Welcome back to Girl Talk. As you know, we've been having a lovely time here today at Mimosa Books and Gifts. It's right off of State Street on Gilman Street, and we have the owner with us now, Ashley Leavy. Thank you so much for having us today and for being here.
Good to see you again.
We're just loving this. We think this is the first time we've ever sat on the floor before. We don't have shoes on, people.
Something a little different. Free toes for the summer, right?
Exactly,
Yes.
and it's just such a great atmosphere in here, and I know we've been chatting about that the whole time we've been here, and just so many beautiful things, and just a calm and peace, and we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the things that you have, so I'm really excited.
We certainly are.
Yes, absolutely. So you're going to tell us a little bit today about healing crystals, so let's start off with the basics, and what exactly is crystal healing, if somebody may not be familiar?
So crystal healing is the art of placing crystals on and around the body to promote some energetic change in your body, mind, and spirit. So if you're feeling off emotionally or physically, you know, of course the first thing to do is always to go to your doctor or counselor or therapist. But healing crystals can be a great energetic support. So looking at yourself more holistically. And they're really just good reminders for the kind of energy that you want to create in your life.
Oh, I love that. It's so beautiful.
So what are some ways other than going to a crystal healer for a session that someone could use crystals?
You know, I get this question a lot here at the store, and people think that you have to go to someone special and get a whole fancy layout done. You can throw a couple crystals in your pocket or in your handbag. You can put them on your bedside table. You can scatter them around in your environment, especially if you have some great big pieces like this. They look stunning for a little bit of decor. This is amethyst. So this is the February birthstone. But you can use this kind of thing as some decor too. But one of the easiest ways that a lot of us overlook is that we actually are probably already wearing some crystals. So we all kind of consciously don't really think about the fact that we're putting them on in our jewelry most every day. But all of these different crystals have their own unique energy.
I know that everyone is clearly interested in this topic, and you can find more information here at Mimosa Books and Gifts. But I just became aware that you wrote a book yourself on this topic, and I'd love for you to tell us about that.
Sure. Believe it or not, this is actually my third book.
Oh my goodness.
But it's the first one that's not self-published.
Oh.
So I got picked up by a big publisher in this industry. I was so excited. It's just been, thank you.
Congratulations.
It was just such a fun process to kind of create this and be able to share my love and passion of crystals with other people. It's something that was shared with me at a young age. My grandfather is really into crystals and minerals, more from a scientific standpoint. But this was a really fun way for me to be able to kind of share and give that back a little bit to the community.
So I want to open this up a little bit and just show people what it looks like.
It's beautiful.
But,
Thank you.
I feel at peace just opening the book, really.
Right? It is very beautiful. And you really go through all sorts of different crystals I'm seeing. What else can people find in the book?
So there's actually 3 sections in this book. The first one really goes into the basics and kind of gives you an introductory rundown so you understand how and why crystals work. The second section gives you some practical ways to use them. So, for example, using them with affirmations or during meditation. That's a great way.
That's the page I opened.
That's the page you open. See, maybe that's a sign.
I love it.
I love the idea of really getting people more involved and having an interactive experience rather than just setting them around and letting them collect dust and not really doing anything with them.
I feel like I'm drawn to certain crystals. I wonder if there's any science to that or any sort of thought process behind why you would want that off the shelf when there's all these you could choose from.
Yeah, you know, a lot of energy healers think that we're drawn to what we need most. So, like when people come in the store and they say, I need help choosing a crystal. And I say, well, what are you looking for? And they say, I'm not really sure. I don't really know. I say, just look around and see what calls your attention, because if something stands out, chances are you probably need it. And then when I let them read a little description about what that crystal does, it almost always resonates right away.
Yeah.
Just a little side note, what do you keep with yourself usually?
So some of my favorites that I have to have are chrysocolla, watermelon tourmaline, which is like this beautiful pink and green stone. I love it. It's probably one of my favorites. And Herkimer diamonds, which actually aren't really diamonds. They're quartz, but they're fantastic.
What do they do for you?
So the Herkimer diamonds really help you kind of tune into your intuition and go with the flow a little bit more. I have a really hard time being in the present moment. Believe it or not, owning Mimosa, I still struggle with that. And then
we all do.
Watermelon tourmaline just reminds me to be a little bit more heart-centered and compassionate and have empathy for other people. So
great.
I just love the idea of a present reminder and just keeping that with you and just something to just remember to come back into the moment, which we all just need.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
think
reminder.
being more conscious of everything, like just
Yeah.
that little reminder, helps
Exactly.
a lot. So where can people find your book, and can you sign them for us?
So the cool thing about the book is it's available on Amazon.
Sure. Okay.
It's available nationwide at Barnes & Noble stores, and kind of everywhere books are sold, because
Okay.
this is a major
It's such a
publication.
big
It's so
deal.
exciting. It is so exciting.
And of course, you can come down to Mimosa, grab a copy. They're all signed right in the front.
Oh.
So if you would want me to personalize it, I'd be happy to do that too. But my cute little signature there.
Oh,
So
that's
cool.
so great.
And I want to add too something unique, because if you do purchase one of the books, you're going to see a bunch of different pictures of crystals, and there's something kind of cool about those.
You know, this was really neat. So it's so hard to find really stunning pictures of some of the more uncommon stones I chose
Sure.
to write about.
Yeah.
So the book publisher actually hired a local photographer here in Madison to come take pictures of my personal collection. So the stones that you see in the book, most of them are kind of sitting at my house right now.
That's
God.
lovely.
It gave me like
Goes
shivers.
full circle, yeah.
It's just so cool. And obviously here at Mimosa Books and Gifts, you guys have so much. You want to just give us a quick rundown of everything you have?
You know, we love this store because we have so much variety. So we have the basic New Age stuff like incense and candles, but we have great books. We have greeting cards and statues. We have jewelry, and we have tons and tons of fun little knick-knack things.
Oh, you're going to want to come check it out. Again, Mimosa Books and Gifts. They're right down off of State Street on Gilman Street. Lots of parking here. Come see Ashley Leavy. And thank you so much for having us
Thanks.
today. We have had just such a wonderful time. And thank you to all of our guests, and thank you for watching. You can find us next time right here on Wisconsin's 57.